system, designed by Bob Snellgrove, who's one of the top sound designers in the world, and has designed sound systems that are currently on tour with Celine Dion, Cirque du Soleil, Tony Bennett, Michael Bublé. The room was completely simmed out, which means an acoustical map was made of the whole facility. So all of the speakers that you see were specifically designed and located for perfect acoustics in mind. You'll notice we even have speakers in the front of our stage, lip fill speakers to cover the first 3 rows. The whole sound system was designed so no matter what seat that you sat in the theater, the quality of sound and the sound level or volume coming at you is going to be equal whether you're sitting in the front seat right here or you're sitting in the back seat of the balcony. We have speakers strategically placed underneath the balcony, in the balcony, lip speakers in the front of the stage, so the room is acoustically perfect.
And I see a projection booth upstairs?
We still, the Brockville Arts Center still has all the equipment to screen modern day movies. We run the old changeover system with 2 35mm projectors that date back to the 1950s but are still in perfect working condition.
No platters for you guys?
No platters for us.
Okay.
We're still back in the old changeover booth system. We've modified our projectors to put special bulbs in them, and we put new audio heads on them.
Yeah.
So the quality of the movies that you see here is very close to what you're going to see in a modern Cineplex.
Do you have digital projection capabilities too?
No. We are now looking at a new projector that we're bringing in, about an 8,000 lumens projector that we will use for different productions that come in for audiovisual presentations, and when we can also show movies on DVD format.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's an amazing room. I mean, it's...
This particular room that we're standing in right now dates back to 1858. This building has a long and colorful history. It was originally the town hall in Brockville. It housed Fire Engine House No. 1 and had a market building and butcher's stand to it.
Wow.
Our city fathers showed great vision in that when the city started to grow in the late 1800s, they ran out of room here. So they built the current City Hall called the Victoria Building and moved all the City Hall operations down there. What you see up at the balcony there used to be the second level of the town hall with windows that are still on the outside of the building. You can see them bricked in. And what they did is they literally took half of the second floor off to create this large open space and created it into a theater in 1880. The large fly tower, which you'll see on the back of the stage, was added onto the building in 1911. When it was built, it was the 3rd largest stage and fly tower in Canada. Still remains one of the largest stages and fly towers. We get a lot of larger shows that come to our facility that use all of these production that we have. We've had everyone from Harry Connick Jr. and his big band to the Tragically Hip, and pretty well every artist in between perform here. And one of the reasons is because our large stage, our production facilities, our excellent sight lines, and premium acoustics. John McDermott told me when he was here the last time, he stood on the stage and sang without amplification and told me this was the nicest sounding building that he'd performed on in 3 continents.
Wow, that's very, very impressive.